In this video, learn how to use the Administrative Professional and Civil Service, abbreviated as APCS, recommendation entry screen in Salary Planner. First, navigate to Salary Planner. Use the steps in the How to Log In to Salary Planner video to access this page. On the Salary Planner page, navigate to the left side of the screen and expand the Manager Recommendation menu. In the expanded menu, click the APCS Recommendation Entry link. This will open the APCS Recommendation Entry page. The search criteria listed on this page will default to your information. No change is needed to be made on this page. Click the Search button. This will retrieve a list of your employee sheets. Use the APCS sheet for merit-based increase recommendations. This sheet lists merit-eligible employees that report to you or someone below you in the hierarchy. The column on the right in the search results is labeled Employee Sheet. If you have an NA sheet, this lists employees that report to you or someone below you in the hierarchy that aren't eligible for the merit-based salary increase process. For example, employees in a union receive increases based on their contract and are not included in this process. You do not need to make changes to an NA sheet. Select any field in the APCS row to open the sheet. The APCS Recommendation Entry page will open. There are 4 sections on this page: the header, the employee's information area, the total section, and the footer. At the top left of the header section, your name is listed as the manager. The person you report to is listed as the approver. The manager budget indicates the amount available to allocate as increases. For this demonstration, the increase percentage is 2%. This is multiplied by the total listed in the monthly pay rate column of the employees listed to calculate the budget. The system will not allow you to exceed this budget. As you enter recommended increases, the remaining manager budget will update to show how much is left to be allocated. The Submit button is also located in the header section. It is the final action taken to send the recommendations to the approver. However, entries are required to be saved before submitting. The Save button is located in the footer section. In the Employees section, view a list of records for each Merit-Eligible Administrative Professional, or AP, and Civil Service, or CS, employee that reports to you or someone below you in the hierarchy. Click the column headers to sort the employee data by the data in that particular column. Click the Details icon in an employee row to view more detailed information. On the far right, a table icon is displayed. Click this icon to open the data in the Employees section in an Excel spreadsheet. This can be used to review the data. However, recommendations are required to be entered in Salary Planner to be submitted. The Eligible, Satisfactory, and Auto Update fields are for administrative use and cannot be changed. The Hourly or Monthly field indicates the type of pay rate for the employee. For monthly employees, enter the recommended increase amount as a monthly pay rate. For hourly employees, enter the recommended increase amount as an hourly pay rate. Information may be listed in the Required Range Adjustment fields. These increases are determined by Human Resources and are required to bring employees up to a new minimum salary range. These amounts are deducted from the available manager budget. Your recommendation will be in addition to the amounts listed in the Required Range Adjustment fields. Your manager recommendations for salary increases may be entered as either a dollar amount or a percentage of the monthly pay rate in the Manager Recommendation or Manager Recommendation Percentage fields. If the entered increase recommendations go over the manager budget amount, an error message will be displayed. Make adjustments to the entered increase amounts or percentages to correct this error. The system will round your recommendations to whole cents for hourly employees and whole dollars for monthly employees. This is the amount you'll see in the Change Amount column. All eligible employees are required to receive an increase unless there is a performance reason. If you save the sheet with a $0 or blank increase for an employee, an error message will appear. All performance issues must be documented with HR. If this situation occurs, enter 0 for the increase recommendation and on the far right select Performance in the Performance Reason column. The Total section shows the total of required range adjustments, manager recommendations, old pay rate totals, and new pay rate totals. New pay rate totals are calculated by the following equation: old pay rate totals plus total required range adjustment plus total manager recommendation. Click the Save button in the Footer section to save your recommendations. You can return later to make changes to your recommendations. However, confirm that the Save button is clicked each time a change is made. Once all recommendations have been entered appropriately and saved, return to the Header section and click the Submit button. A message will be displayed asking if you are ready to submit. If you are ready, click the OK button. You'll receive a message indicating your submission has been successful. Alternatively, click the Cancel button to cancel your submission if you are not ready to submit. A system-generated email will be sent to the next approver once all of their direct reports have completed their recommendations. Scroll down to the Footer section to return to the search page. You may then log out or select another menu option.